Rain fell that night, as if the heavens themselves mourned. Inspector Gray sat by his fire when a knock rattled his door. No visitor waited outside, only an envelope, damp from the storm. The scrawl across it trembled like the hand of a dying man. If you would solve the murder on Rose Street, come alone, at midnight, house number 13. Gray knew every house in that district, every crime committed within miles. Yet no report had spoken of a murder on Rose Street. Still, his instincts, those rare companions that seldom betrayed him, whispered this was no prank. House number 13. The dwelling seemed forsaken long before the inspector's birth. Shuttered windows gaped like blind eyes, plaster peeled from the walls, and the air at the threshold reeked of mildew and rust. Inside, darkness thickened as though it had weight. Floorboards groaned beneath his boots, and somewhere in the depths water dripped, patient, steady, like a clock without mercy. In the parlor, he froze. A woman sat in a high-backed chair before the fireplace. Her face was locked in a mask of horror, eyes wide, lips stiff. A crimson mark circled her neck, the brutal memory of rope or hand. On the rug beside her rested a silver pocket watch, its hands arrested at midnight. Gray bent close. A pale indentation marked her finger where a ring had been torn away. That absence mattered. 3 clues. A sudden creak above sent him reaching for his revolver. He mounted the staircase and found a bare chamber. At its center stood a table, and upon it 3 objects: a gold ring, a folded letter, and a tuft of gray hair. The letter read, "She betrayed me. Now she is gone. And you, Gray, if you are clever, you will know who I am." It was signed simply R. The name rose unbidden. Richard Holloway, the lawyer who vanished a month ago. His young wife was rumored to have grown close with Dr. Blake, their neighbor. Holloway, it was said, had been rotting with jealousy. But something jarred. The hair on the table was not a woman's. It was coarse, silvered, male. Perhaps Blake's own. The encounter. Downstairs a door slammed. Gray descended swiftly, revolver raised, and seized a man in a rain-soaked coat. Hollow cheeks, eyes wild, mouth bent into a lunatic smile. "Holloway," Gray breathed. The man laughed low. "She lied. They all lie. Even time betrayed me, but I have set it right." He shut the cuffs around his wrists. At once, Gray noticed Holloway carried no key to the house. The vanished corpse. They returned to the parlor, only to find the chair empty. The woman's body was gone. The chair rocked gently, as though someone invisible had just risen. Holloway turned white. "You see, Inspector, I did not kill her. She dies on her own. She always dies on her own." Gray opened his mouth to reply, but the watch on the floor clicked suddenly, and its hands began to move again, from the frozen mark of midnight. Conclusion, or beginning. Could Holloway have staged it all? A deranged theater of grief and jealousy? But how could a corpse vanish? Who had delivered the letter, and whose hair lay upon that table? For the first time in many years, Gray felt a true chill, not of crime, but of the house itself. The very walls seemed steeped in secrets too old for human memory. When he led Holloway into the storm, the rain still lashed the roof like endless applause. Yet Gray knew the matter was not closed. House number 13 had witnessed more than one death. Its silence guarded many, and the night had only unveiled the first. The pocket watch ticked on, measuring the minutes to another midnight.